Macmillan Audio presents The Ravenmaster, My Life with the Ravens at the Tower of London by Christopher Skaife, Yeoman Warder of Her Majesty's Royal Palace and Fortress, the Tower of London. Read for you by the author. One. Silhouette. It's 05:30. Autumn. First light over London. I'm up and out of bed before the alarm. I get dressed in the dark and head straight out the door. No time even for a cup of tea. There's always that niggling concern that something might have gone wrong overnight, and if things go wrong, they can go badly wrong. I hear the lorries and the white vans and the early morning commuters coming into town. Tower Bridge Road, Fenchurch Street, London Bridge. There's that hum, the sound of the city awakening. I hurry up the stone spiral staircase by the Flint Tower, the London skyline bright with lights winking behind me. I see the old Port of London Authority building, which is now home to a fancy hotel, but was once responsible for the comings and goings of ships all the way up and down the Thames. Behind that stand the cheese grater and the walkie-talkie and the gherkin, big new skyscrapers with their funny little nicknames. Past the chapel and the Waterloo Barracks and out onto Tower Green, and there's that proper early morning smell of London. The mixture of exhaust fumes, the Thames, fresh ground coffee, and the beautiful, sweet, incongruous smell of fresh-cut grass on Tower Green. Tower Bridge is hunched up ahead, with HMS Belfast reliably anchored on the river to the south. There's no one around in the tower, just me and the shadows of 1,000 years of history. I call out, and at first there's nothing but silence. I call out again. There's always that moment of fear as I scan the skyline, but then I see her, perched on one of the rooftops of the tower buildings, a silhouette against a blue-grey dawn. "Good morning," I say, and a good morning it is. The ravens are at home in the tower. I can breathe easy again. The kingdom is safe for another day. 2. Ravenmaster. I have what is often described as the oddest job in Britain. Odd? Maybe. The best? Definitely. My name is Chris Skaife, and I am the Ravenmaster at the Tower of London. My official title is Yeoman Warder Christopher Skaife of Her Majesty's Royal Palace and Fortress, the Tower of London, and member of the Sovereign's Bodyguard of the Yeoman of the Guard Extraordinary, which is generally believed to be the oldest formed body of men in the world, still in existence, dating back to the reign of King Henry VII, sometime after the Battle of Bosworth Field in 1485. All of us yeoman warders are former servicemen and women with at least 22 years of unblemished service. We are the ceremonial guardians of the Tower of London. In principle, we're responsible for looking after any prisoners at the tower and safeguarding the crown jewels. In practice, we act as tour guides and custodians of the rituals of the tower. We live right here, in the tower. They say every man's home is his castle. For us, it's literally the case. How can I begin to explain the tower to you? It was built as a fortress and a royal palace, but it has also been a prison, an arsenal, and the site of the Royal Mint, and a royal armoury. One of the great early English historians, John Stowe, who grew up about half a mile from the tower, summed it up best in his Survey of London, published in 1598. This tower is a citadel to defend or command the city, a royal palace for assemblies or treaties, a prison of state for the most dangerous offenders, the only place of coinage for all England at this time.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?